Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, CharlesBFit. So today we're going to be doing something a little special for you runners. Whether you are pro runners, whether you are just one of these fun runners who want to just keep yourself fit, there are some really important things that you must do before you get it going. What you need to do is to stretch and mobilize the body. Some people say that you don't need to stretch before you run. I stress that you do. Keep the stretch short and make sure you mobilize. So what we're going to do today is some stretching and mobilizing exercises, especially for runners, getting these hips, hamstrings, quads all mobilized and warmed up so it makes your running much easier. Okay, so I've said a lot. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. DJ, you ready? Okay, good, let's do it. So first of all, nice and relaxed, get comfortable. Let's start with getting the body balanced and centered. So body's nice and centered. I'm gonna hold hands on front of the knees and lift up and release. Lift up, and release, and lift up and release. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this leg out and put my elbow on it and take it out. And as I do so, lean forward. Like so, open, 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 open. Nice and gentle, so you just open up the hip and release. And again, same on the other side, open. And these things are really important. A lot of people just think, put your running shoes on, get out there and run. I stress you can do that, but after a while, you're going to encourage your body to become injured much faster. So nice and easy, remember that big smile? That's it, nice, because it's smooth, it's easy. You just open, ooh, yeah. One leg is going to be a little bit more flexible than the other. So I'm left-sided, left-footed, left-handed. So my left side always feels more comfortable with the stretching than the weak righter side. But the idea is to get everything balanced. So I'm going to do that once more. I put my elbow on there and just turn out and sit up, pushing my chest forward. And release, and the same on the other side. Turn it out, drop it down, push that chest forward, good, nice, good, and release. That's nice. Now my hands go underneath, and I'm gonna breathe in, small, and then lift up nice and tall, and release it, and again, lift up nice and tall. Brilliant, and release. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see this. I'm gonna lie down, and we're gonna start with waking up the hips and the hamstrings. So lying down, bring my knee in so it's right angles, pull my toe towards me, and all I want to do is think of just kicking up slightly and release. Just waking up the calf muscle, kicking up and release, protecting my head so I don't stress my neck, kicking up and release. Now I'm going to take it up there, pull the knee in towards me, take my head down, just pull it in, and now I'm going to slowly straighten up and hold up, feeling the hamstrings from behind the knee all the way down, stretching. Now I'm pulling my toes down towards me, pulling up and just taking it in. Now some of us can only take it as far as there, that's fine. If you can't straighten the leg, it doesn't matter. Just take it as straight as you can manage and take it in towards you. Beautiful stretch and release. Whatever you do to one side, you do the same to the other. So I start right angles, pull my toes towards me, and just lift up and down, nice and smooth. That's lovely. Now take it up and just pull it towards me. I've got my toes pointed downwards. Make sure your foot is not turned out. It's in a straight line, so work it to get into that straight line. Pull it in, that lovely smile, and release. Okay, and again, the other side. Now it's warming up, so I can take it a little bit closer, and see my leg is not completely straight, but I could straighten it if I wanted to. And take it over and release. And the other side, take it up, breathe in, and breathe out, and take it in. And really wake up these hamstrings. A lot of runners have problem with very tight hamstrings, very strong, but very tight, and problems with the hips, because they're compounding on the ground all the time. So it's important to make sure you keep it nice and mobilized and loose. And relax and take it down. Now I'm going to turn my knees over to one side, just slightly, and as I do so, turn my shoulders and look the other way. If I can take my head and look right across, and again, change to the other side, and right across. Good. And again, just a little bigger this time. Take it across. I can lift the leg up and take it across. And take my head one way. And again, the other way. Lift the leg up, take it across. And the other way. You might hear a few little cracks in your back. It's a nice thing, just loosening everything up. Okay, let's move on to waking up these hamstrings. So I rest on here. I want to open up the hip joint down there. So bring the foot in, right angles, use my hand, and just push just around the knee area, push outwards, keep my head down. Good, push it outwards and release. Same on the other side. Take it there, hand, push it outwards. Ooh, so I can feel that my left side is a little tight. So nice and smooth. The important thing is to keep everything nice and smooth and gentle. Okay, and up the other side. And remember, smiling is optional, but you know, I like to smile because it's not painful. It's just opening the body. It's the same feeling when you wake up in the morning, you open those joints, you stretch. It's like, ah. It's the same, ah. And release, and on the other side, I take it up and open, ah. Beautiful. Okay, nice. I'm going to take it a little bit further now. I'm going to take it up there, lift it up, and this is going to be a big ah. So I take it out as far as I can. Open it, open it, open it, holding onto my foot. Open it, open it, open it, and lift in and push it open. And release. Same on the other side. Lift it up, push it open. And release. Fantastic. Coming round onto all fours. So I come round onto all fours. Yeah. So I pull my abs in nice and tight. I'll take one leg forward. And I'm just going to take it forward and lift up. My hands at either side and just drop down. And release. Drop down and release. Now I can take the leg further back and release. And switch legs up to the other side. Take it there. Pull my abs in nice and tight. And just pull down. See the leg straightening, pull my toes up and release. And again, pull it up and release. Beautiful. Okay, let's take it to the next level. We'll take it forward a little bit further. The leg goes further back. You notice? Making sure your knees supported. My hands are on either side, so everything's a nice straight line. I drop down, I drop down, I drop down as far as I can. I lift my toes up as far as I can. I curl my shoulders in, take my hands back, and just hold that position. Beautiful. And change onto the other side. So remember, runners, this is very important. You want to open up these muscles in your hamstrings. So I've taken it to the next level. If it's tight, just go back to the original position and just take it slowly. So abs in, drop down, drop down. Good. And release. Beautiful. Okay, let's take it a little further. So we're going to take this leg, this knee forward, take this leg back, take it across. As I take it across, I'm going to drop back on myself and reach forward at the same time. So I'm working on my glutes, my muscles in my bottom, and stretching my shoulders at the same time. And release onto the other side. Take that leg over. Notice the opposite. So this leg is here, the opposite hand is there, and I drop down and stretch. Good. And release. Now let's make it smoother and easier. I take a step up like so. Nice and easy, strong position. And I'm going to turn away and lean forward. And lean forward and turn away. Now what I could do is hold on to my ankle, or if not, just that position alone is good. So on the other side, I'll do it again. There, turn, lift up nice and tall, shift forward. I can hold on to my ankle. Yeah, I can reach forward and lift up onto my ankle. If your knee's giving you stress, don't do it, okay? Just lean forward, turn, and open up that waistline. And release. Brilliant. Okay, we're nearly there. So we want to open up the back. Hands forward, abs in, tilt backwards, head down. Push your hands into the ground and lift one hand up and release. Other hand up and release. Take your head lower. Same thing, lift one hand up and release. Other hand up and release. Fantastic. Drop your elbows down onto the ground. Take your back. And now open your elbows. Open your elbows, take your head down and look through and release. Take one hand on one side, reach underneath. Fantastic, that's nice. And the other side, reach underneath. That's so good. And release. Okay, coming round. You've just about done it. So round sitting up, back to the position we started in. Get centered, get comfortable, big smile, lift up, breathe in and lift up, breathe in and hands in front, one in front of the other, head down, push away. Breathe in and open. And you're ready to run. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much. Now, if you like what you see, please write a comment and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.